stop copying me. Obama's flips his lid, breaks silence on Harry as imitating his style so shameful. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry want to copy the Obamas, a royal commentator has claimed, as the Duke gears up to lay bare the joys of fatherhood. Speaking ahead of the release of Harry's book later this year, Ian Lloyd, author of The Queen's 70 Chapters in the Life of Elizabeth II, said, Harry and Meghan would very much like to emulate the Obamas as global influencers and goodwill ambassadors. The release of Harry's memoir happens to coincide with the release of Michelle Obama's book, The Light We Carry. Harry's memoir is expected to be released late in 2022, but no official date has been released. Reports have speculated that the project will hit shelves just before the festive season. Ms. Obama's book will be released globally on November 15 in time for Thanksgiving. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams also compared the two books, noting that Harry's book is likely to reveal details about his happiness at being a father. He said Ms. Obama's book will feature stories with uplifting messages for our turbulent and unpredictable world and contains insights and tips to enrich the lives of the readers. The commentator added, this is also the intention of Harry's memoir, which aims to impart the benefits of the lessons he has learnt during the highs and lows of his life, which he believes is an uplifting story. Both Michelle Obama and Prince Harry do philanthropic work, he continued. Her book will reveal some of her habits and practices and will also deal with important contemporary issues of gender, race and visibility. Harry's memoir will undoubtedly shed light on his charitable work, his relationship with Meghan and happiness at being a father, as well as the inspiration he received from Diana. According to publisher Penguin Random House, Harry's memoir will share, for the very first time, the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses and life lessons that have helped shape him. When the book was announced, Prince Harry said, I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. Body language expert Judy James has previously compared Harry and Meghan with the Obamas, saying that the couple bore a resemblance to the political duo after they shared a kiss on stage at the opening ceremony of the Invictus Games. Ms. James compared Meghan Markle to a First Lady, saying that this is exactly how the Obamas would have behaved. She told Express.co.uk, it wasn't a regal performance but it was 100% an American political performance. That would be exactly how the Obamas would have behaved. It was so much like a First Lady or a future First Lady introducing her wonderful husband. She added, everything about the gush about him and the build-up and the kiss on stage and he makes the speech. Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito for the first time publicly addressed critics of his landmark opinion overturning Roe v. Wade, using a speech in Italy to make light of Britain's Prince Harry and other foreign figures who have lamented the rollback of U.S. protections for abortion. What really wounded me, was when the Duke of Sussex addressed the United Nations and seemed to compare the decision, whose name may not be spoken, with the Russian attack on Ukraine, Alito said in a sarcastic tone. The decision, Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health, was released last month. Prince Harry had referenced the rolling back of constitutional rights here in the US as well as war in Ukraine as examples of why 2022 is a painful year in a painful decade, during a speech July 18 in New York. Alito also made light of commentary from outgoing British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, French President Emmanuel Macron, and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. I had the honor this term of writing I think the only Supreme Court decision in the history of that institution that has been lambasted by a whole string of foreign leaders who felt perfectly fine commenting on American law, he said. One of these was former Prime Minister Boris Johnson, but he paid the price.